So yesterday was a huge rodeo for Marvel fans, especially Fantastic Four fans, since we got a lot of rumors coming from an insider at Marvel about the casting for the Fantastic Four movie, and it went all the way from different castings to a lot of rumors that some were true, some were untrue, as we know. So I'm going to discuss everything that we learned yesterday about the Fantastic Four movie, from castings to the main villain that was probably revealed per se, not officially revealed. And yeah, pretty much everything that we learned yesterday for this film. So let's go. Hello everyone, I'm Russell with another video. So guys, today we're going to discuss, of course, the Fantastic Four news. And this is coming from the insider Jeff Snyder, which did a live stream interview yesterday afternoon, just to talk about the stuff that he's learned in the industry. And he's an insider, of course. He has a lot of info, and especially about the Fantastic Four film. So we first learned that Jack Quaid was reportedly one of the top choices for Johnny Storm, aka the Human Torch. And first of all, I'm gonna give my opinion on these castings. So yeah, and I think Jack Quaid would have made a pretty solid Human Torch. Not my ideal casting. My ideal casting will still be Woody Ponko from Outer Banks. But yeah, Jack Quaid, I actually wouldn't mind him being Human Torch, but he really likes doing, comic book media. He's been in The Boys, he's playing Superman in My Adventure with Superman, and he, if I'm not mistaken, he played Peter Parker in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse in Gwen's universe. So yeah, he really likes to be part of these type of projects. But later we learned from a tweet from Jack Quaid himself that he's not playing Superman. Is that he's not playing Johnny Storm. In the tweet that says, "Hello everyone, nope, not playing Johnny Storm. Hey, I'm flattered. Now that you're here though, donate to the SAG Foundation if you can." And this is basically him incentivizing the fans to donate to the writers and actor strike that's currently going on in the US. And if I'm not mistaken, all those industries like Disney, Universal, Warner Bros. Are having a meeting later today. I don't know when that is, but basically talk about if we're gonna pay actors fairly, or if they're gonna continue that. So there's probably a 50-50 chance that we'll probably see the strike end anytime soon. So probably next week or maybe another 2 weeks, who knows. But looks like the strike will last for longer since they're meeting today. But next one, which is probably the only one that's really true right now, is Vanessa Kirby. That's probably gonna play Sue Storm, making an Invisible Woman in Fantastic Four. So we learned that the Sue Storm that might be the lead character in this film instead of Reed Richards, might be Sue Storm the lead character. So it makes sense for Sue to be the first one to be cast, and not Reed Richards. We still don't have. They still haven't chosen an actor to play Reed Richards, but I'm gonna talk about that later in the video. So stay tuned. But anyway, I really like this casting of Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm. Really excited to see what she's gonna do with the role. But I don't think by this time anything's official. I'm pretty sure these are just choices that the industry made, that Marvel made before the strike, and after the strike ends, they'll ask the actors about the roles. They'll probably sign contracts actually join the MCU. Then we got this rumor of Ebon Moss-Bachrach, I think is how we pronounce his name, which is a famous actor from the TV show The Bear, and if I'm not mistaken, he was in Punisher too, as well. And he's rumored to join the casting of the Fantastic Four. Now there's a lot of rumors of who he might play in this film. A lot of people want him to play the Thing, Ben Grimm, which I think would be pretty top tier casting. I've watched almost everything of The Bear. I'm still, I think, halfway through season 2 of the show, but from what I've seen, he's a great actor. So I'm pretty excited to see who will play. But we later learned that the insider said that Marvel wants, and they quote, a fat white guy to play the Thing in a Fantastic Four. So Ebon is probably not playing the Thing in the movie. So there's a lot of theories of who he might play, and that pretty much comes in play later on. So yeah. Then we got these huge this huge rumor that Joseph Quinn, which played Eddie Munson in Stranger Things, is probably his most known role, is rumored to star Johnny Storm in Fantastic Four. But of course, this is not confirmed at all. As I said earlier, the actors are still aren't signed on to play these characters. They're probably going to do that after the strike. And of course, Joseph Quinn is probably one of the top contenders to play the role. And as much as I like Joseph Quinn as an actor, I really don't see him as Johnny Storm. It just doesn't really fit the character in my opinion. In my opinion, of course, I'm not hating on the guy. I really like him from what I saw of him, of course, but I really don't. He doesn't give Johnny Storm energy to me. And Rudy Pankow really does give that energy. If you watch Outer Banks, of course, he's more the adventurous, dangerous type of person. Dangerous, sort of. Sometimes he's a prick, just like Johnny Storm. So yeah. But now leading on to the Reed Richards castings, this is pretty much the only, aside from the Thing, of course, probably the only character who still hasn't had a casting yet. We learned a couple months ago that the top contenders for the roles would be Adam Driver for Mr. Fantastic, Margot Robbie for Invisible Woman, David Briggs, I don't remember the name of the actor, to play the Thing, and then Paul Mescal, I think is the name of the actor, set to play Johnny Storm. And I don't think he's gonna be able to play Johnny Storm since he's now filming the sequel to Gladiator. Probably the biggest thing that we learned yesterday, who the main villain will be in the Fantastic Four movie. Some of us were disappointed to hear, some of us were excited, but for me it's kind of a mixed bag. So a lot of people were expecting Doctor Doom to be the main villain of the film, but he won't be the main villain. He won't even be in the film for what we know. So he's probably going to be saved for possibly the next saga after the Multiverse Saga, which is rumored to be the Mutant Saga. Still, we learned that the main villain for the Fantastic Four movie will be Galactus himself. Now, this is interesting. I think Galactus, he's mainly a Fantastic Four villain, but still, I really do think that he needs some type of build-up to appear, in my opinion, because he's too much of a threat to just appear in one movie then be defeated or killed or whatever. And that's something else I'm interested to see how they will do in this film, how they will defeat Galactus. I'm sure there's some type of way that they're going to implement from the comics, but still, I'm interested to see how they will defeat Galactus. But yeah, Galactus is the main villain of the film, as we know, and that leads to a lot of things. First, we learned that a couple months ago that Galactus would be in the film, of course, but they said that a Latino actor was asked about the role a couple months ago before the strike, and we learned that actor was Antonio Banderas, who played Puss in Boots and a lot of other great roles. But we still don't know if he signed on to play Galactus, but if he plays Galactus, I think it will be a great casting. And that's pretty much we know who might play Galactus in the film, Antonio Banderas. And if we get in Galactus, we're definitely getting Chris Harold, the Silver Surfer. And that's pretty much how Evan leads on to this. There's a lot of rumors saying he might play the Silver Surfer in this film. And honestly, even if it isn't Evan, I'm super happy that we're getting Silver Surfer in live action again. We got him in live action in the Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer film from 2007. He looked great. I love that design, but Galactus, not so much. He was like a huge cloud. We did get a little strike to his classic look, but still. But yeah, that's pretty much everything we learned about the Fantastic Four movie. Don't forget that the movie is set to release May 3rd of 2025. So filming may start early next year if the strike is over by then. So that's pretty much everything we have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and comment down below outside of this and everything we discussed today. And check out our site for the Fantastic Four movie. I'm Brunil. Peace out. Take care.